So guys, here we've got the Hummer H2. This is the chrome silver version. And as I say guys, the one that came with it, ready to run, was the pink Hummer, and not a fan at all. No, it kind of put me off. Never used that shell reeler, and I was so happy when this came along. I like the black and the chrome one, but I think this one definitely is rare. It comes up as a very rare actually guys. It's hard to get hold of, can't get it in Europe or England, and the Japanese sellers were the only ones that had this. So as well as the Zent car, I had 3 remaining Mini Zs that I really wanted to get, and the Zent Lexus, that colour scheme, beautiful. If you haven't seen that, take a look at it, really nice guys. And the chrome Hummer, which I saw it come up, a few of them came up and they disappeared, and at that time I was not really thinking about Hummers, but I thought, later on I thought, oh, I wish I'd have got that, and I didn't expect it to come up again, and it did, so that's pretty cool. So that, and the one that I don't think I'm really going to get, Overlander, I've seen them doing it with the MR02, so was it MR01? I think MR01. So I'm thinking the process should more or less be the same. So let's see guys, let's see. What could go wrong? Famous last words. Anyhow, so yeah, so if that works out to what I'm thinking, I only bought that because it came with 2 X5 shells, and I was like, yo, X5 shells are so rare and expensive, can't turn this away. What I would have paid for them shells, and one of them shells was in really good condition, other one not so brilliant. The plane flying over my head, right? It had to happen right now. So what happens is that the X5 shell basically would have cost as much as the whole bundle. So like, yep. So no way I'm turning that away. So that's why I went for it. Okay, let's move on guys. So as I say, stay tuned. There is some real crazy stuff in this little series that's going on right now. Let's move on. Okay, so here we've got the Porsche Cayenne Turbo, that's how I pronounce it, and this is in black. And like the Cadillac shell, it's black with chrome, which I think looks amazing, not only on the Cadillac shell but also on the Hummer as well. Really cool looking shell. And the wheels aren't that amazing, but yeah, quite a popular SUV, I think it is anyway. I don't know if it's 7-seater, but even in the UK a lot of people seem to fancy that. Q7 is pretty popular as well. But yeah, I had one in silver guys, but that kind of came a little bit damaged. But I have one in black, pretty cool. Love the twin exhausts at the back, nice little touch. And that's sat really high up. In real life, I don't know if it's really sat that high up. I mean, it is sat pretty high, but I don't know if it's got that much ground clearance, but it's all good. So, either... Okay guys, so here we've got one of the Overland Mini Z body shells guys, and this basically came as a freebie with the pink Hummer shell that came as a ready to run. I wasn't a fan of the pink Hummer shell, but this was well worth it because you were getting like a 40-50 pound shell free. That was awesome, and I like it. This is a beautiful shell. Not a massive fan of some of the Mini Z body shells, but I think this one was quite nice, and I thought it looked really cool as an extra inside my vids. So this is the Mercedes-Benz G55 AMG, and this particular shell is in metallic red guys. So you know me guys, I love my metallic stuff, and I love it. It looks real. You can expect that crawling, you know. And there's guys who got vids on YouTube, and that looks like a real, you know, little Jeep just chugging along. I love the wheel in the back, the chrome that goes around the actual wheel case. Real good attention to detail guys, real nice. Quite happy with that. the fact that it's a freebie just added to the into the enjoyment. So yep, that was something I was going to use as spares somewhere in my vids, guys. But I'm going to actually do a Mini Z collection, and that's probably going to be definitely in the collection anyway. So yeah, this is going to be a collection of the Overland body shells, and there should be a fair few in there that are pretty decent. Okay, have a look at the rest. Forgot to take this out of the display case, but yeah, we can look at it in its full glory without glare or smudge marks or dust marks. It's a kind of crisp, classy body shell, guys. The black and the chrome just looks fantastic, and I much prefer this to the pink Hummer shell that they brought out, which was just atrocious. The wheels were rubbish. I like the fact that the rims are massive on these. It's realistic. It'll fit in perfectly on my street scenes, my car chases. It will as an extra, or even as something that's added in there. I was going to change it into like an SUV police car, but I think it looks pretty cool as it is. So that's pretty classy. I was wondering if it would fit the Mini Z Monster chassis, but I got the X5 on there, but I don't think that's going to fit on there because it's got this step at the bottom, so I think you'll catch your wheels on there if you try and mount it. But I like that. Out of all the shells that they brought out for the Overland, I've got to say that's probably my favourite. And that black and chrome looks fantastic, looks amazing, goes together really well. So yeah, I'd love to have that driving around on my street scenes. And guys, be ready for them police chases, street scenes that are coming up. This is going to be one of the stars of it. And hopefully you can see it in its full glory without glare. So it should be pretty cool. That could just sit on there all day. Yep, so I mean, to get these in Japan, you're talking £200. In America, they're paying customs as well as that. Pretty rare. It's pretty fortunate to get hold of this from France, and it worked out to be pretty cool. So I'm proper happy about that. Right, let's move on to the others. And here, guys, is the pink Hummer body shell. So as I say, not my cup of tea. The black Hummer I think looks pretty cool, and cooler than that is the chrome Hummer that they did. It's beautiful. That's got the polished aluminium kind of look, and looks absolutely awesome. So that was one I was tempted to go for. The pink one, I'd probably sell it off because I only got it because it came with the free Mercedes-Benz G55 AMG in metallic red. So, but I don't know. Might use it, might not. We'll see. But there's some of the cool ones that I've got as well, guys. I don't know if you've seen the Cadillac body shell. That's kind of cool. And the X5, I don't think I made a video of the X5 ones yet. Well, I was hoping to at some point though, guys. I know it sounds really daft, yeah. I got A-Team van. I always wanted them to make an A-Team van Mini Z Overland body shell. Hasn't happened, and I managed to find one which I thought might fit, but looking at it now, I've got it next to me, I don't think it's going to fit. Would have been so cool though. Would have been so cool. Let me just line up the body shells and just check the wheelbase. It is kind of, oh, this is wide. This is pretty wide. I could put some crazy offset wheels on. Thinking out aloud, guys. But yeah, this is basically an old 1/18 scale A-Team truck. I'll put it on the display actually, guys. You can have a look at it. But that would have been so cool if I could put a Mini Z underneath it. Just line them up. Got loads of body shells underneath me. Is the wheelbase the same? Go back a bit. Just off. Just off. Sorry guys, I know you can't see it behind the camera. It's just a little bit off. But have a look at that. I mean, I think that would have been a good idea. If you work for Kyosho, let them know, guys. We could do with one of these. It's too wide, that though. It's a good idea, but it's a bit, that shell in particular is too wide. Mini Zs aren't that wide. So, yeah. Just an idea that I was having, guys. It'd be nice to have some of these old, cool, retro things as Mini Zs. So I'll probably, I mean, the idea was I was going to use it as an extra in my vids, but I really wanted to put, take it apart. I wasn't too bothered about the actual electrics in that car, but I just wanted to turn it into a basic, an Overland and drive it around. With a bit of messing about with, I might be able to fit it, guys. I'm not sure exactly, but the width is a problem. Oops, I'll have to get a wide body shell. I mean, really wide wheels. Maybe F1 wheels might do it, but I don't know what their offset's like. I haven't checked it yet. But anyhow, that's an idea. I almost thought